speaking of Spider-Man, and I just realized I forgot to include the link. This was an article on Deadline that they are definitely moving ahead with Spider-Man 4. That it is in pre-production, and this is the first time they've asked Tom Holland to give creative input into the movie, like
That
where he wants to
happens.
see the character go and all that stuff.
That happens a lot when you get power.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way: he
Why does he have that power, though?
Because he's
saved Spider-Man 3. They weren't going to
because
make it.
Yeah, he did. Because he's Spider-Man, he's the best Peter Parker, and he's got a lot of accrued interest. This just happens. Like, he hasn't had much of a career outside of being Spider-Man, but as Spider-Man, he
And
works. Robert Downey
I
Jr. had that same kind of pull with Iron Man, right?
I'm just, I don't know, he started dating Zendaya, and now look,
He been
he's
dating
all this
he been
power.
dating Zendaya since the first Spider-Man movie. And
and
don't
here,
be a hater because she's something special.
you want some haterade? No. I also kind of think like Sony at this point realizes they're not making money off of these Spider-Man adjacent movies at all. Like,
Why are they still coming out with Craven? Although it did get delayed, and I hope it gets delayed into oblivion. But
Because you have to keep
I don't
making
know.
them because they have to keep the license. They have to keep making these movies.
but what is making movies is Tom Holland and Spider-Man, so they want to keep that gravy train going. What?
And the Miles cartoons, those are great. We haven't heard
Yeah.
anything about that. They gave us this giant cliffhanger, and we're like, oh yeah, we haven't made another movie yet, and we're all like, what the fuck, man?
They lied because they said
They sure did lie.
They said they made them both back to back, and then all of a sudden it was like, nah, we got to work on that.
They worked us like a pro wrestling fan. 8-bit racist Craven will save cinema from what? Possibly herpes.
You know what? This one is for you, Ray.
What are you doing? We don't do that here.
No Craven, no.
Did you hear they casted him as James Bond? Is that an official casting, or is that just like rumor casting?
That's rumor casting. I haven't seen any. Like, I do look at Deadline and those things. I haven't seen anything about him being James Bond. That's weird.
Aaron Taylor Johnson as James Bond. I kind of agree.
They said
I hope that doesn't happen. Kassan says Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Venom IPs make money. That's true. The Venom movies do make money. They're not good, but they make money.
Well, no, but that whole plethora, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, like, I'm around a lot of kids. I have my own kids. I have cousins, neighborhood.
Same.
And the whole Into the Spider-Verse thing is huge with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I even saw the Venom movie was because my 10-year-old daughter was like, Grandma was watching it, and I want to watch it again. And then over the weekend, she was watching the Tom Holland Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, the franchise, as long as it's dealing with Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man, or Venom,
works.
Yeah, absolutely pops with the kids.
My kid,
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, my kid loves Miles Morales. Like, loves Peter Parker. Thinks of him as 1 and 1A. You know, like there's not a hierarchy there. To him, they're both Spider-Man, which is kind of cool because it's a generational thing. For us, Miles is like the other Spider-Man. But for Brian Bendis created something that transcends Morales is going to be part of the pop culture lexicon for the next 100 years.
Drew says, does regular Spider-Man not keep the license for Sony? Yes, but they have to make them so often, and there's because of now he's tied into the MCU and the movies have to fit in with what's going on. There's a longer gap between them as well.
So here's the thing too, to keep a license, right? Because Sony doesn't own the property outright. Keep a license that a movie in every X number of years. If there isn't a film in development or that's produced, then the rights revert back to Marvel, which Sony doesn't want because that's like the most valuable thing the Sony has right now. Ghostbusters has been good for them. Spider-Man is valuable for a while. Spider kind of keeps flow. Need to keep making Spider-Man movies, but because like they connected 2010s, I'm back. Remember why we had that is because Spider-Man movies were a failure. But in that time, they also have these other characters that they can tap, and they've been trying to make money doing that.
You're chopping up again. Sorry.
God damn it! I had a rant too.
I know. Ray, I don't know what you're drinking, but you better slow down. Morbius was better than Quantumania. I said what I said.
They both. So you know.
Spider-Man makes great money on the PS5.
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah.
very true. I
Doesn't-
can't even tell you to remember the last time I heard a bad Spider-Man game. I mean, I'm going all the way back to PS1 here.
So, uh-oh.
No, I'm here. I can see the my Wi-Fi is not strong for it to get again. I'm rebooting.
The
If I
Wi-Fi
get kicked
is not
off the
strong
show-
with you.
No, it is not. I get kicked off. I probably died. I loved you all.
Well, I was going to say, we could play a commercial while you reboot your Wi-Fi and come back with our main topic.
The lack of Wi-Fi is disturbing.
We'll be right back.
It is actually for what we pay for it.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.